deceived. Fellow Toastmasters, most honored guests. The reason why I say that is because I want to share something with you. I've always been, or at least how you look at me, as someone who's always well put together. Someone who's strong, someone who's confident in himself. But realistically, deep inside, that's not who I am. Who I am is a person who's going through a lot of challenges, who's going through a lot of pain. But all of you don't know that, and that's why you all have been deceived. You see, when I was a kid, at 2 years old, my dad left. And in that moment, I decided that I didn't need anybody. I pushed everybody away. And then at 3 years old, we had to move to my grandparents' house because my mom couldn't take care of me and my sister. And at that time, not only was I abused by my aunties and uncles, I found out that I was also molested. And it was at that moment that I hated people. I hated life. And I figured out that I brought that with me in all things that I've done throughout my whole life until now that I've discovered that that's what was holding me back all that time. The reason why I pushed all of you away not to get to know me, but I was able to get to know you. But you never knew who I was. I always put on this face as, hey, look at me, I'm cool. But that's not who I am. And in all my relationships, the girls that I've gone out with, they didn't know who I was. I went out with this one girl a few years ago, and she was, a model, and every guy liked her, but I never got connected with her. Even though we traveled together, did a lot of fun stuff together, I never got connected with her because I was always pushing her away. And that's the same as my family. I would always push them away too. The person who's most dear to me is my sister. The reason why is because my younger sister, we'd always spend time together. I'd always be there for her. And I would always support her. And I always asking myself, why is it always me helping her and not the other way around? I can never understood it until recently. I figured out that I wasn't being authentic with myself, with my sisters, with all of you. And when I figured that out, I started shifting. I went to my sister and I shared with her the challenges that I was going through. And my best friend that I've known for over 6 years, we travel together, we dine together, we do everything together. And it's just only until this year that he finally said to me, Alex, it's about time you finally opened up. And shared with me who and what you're going through with your life, because all these time, I never knew who you were. Although we do business together, we hang out together like almost 3-4 times a week, I never knew who you were. And that was me. And to live an authentic life is something that has not only empowered me, but I want to share that with you. And here's what I've done to help me become that authentic person that I am. First, I look back when I was a kid to see what happened in my life, because usually all these events happen when we're a little kid. And for me, that triggered was when my dad left me. I didn't need anybody. I am self-sustaining. I can take care of myself. I don't need anybody. And I always figure out, why do I have any problems? Why can I never go to people for help? Because I always figure it all out by myself. I didn't need anybody. So go back to the time when you were a little kid. Figure out what happened. And that's when you realize what's been holding you back all these time. And once you figure that out, start acting differently. Meaning that, let's say if, for me, it's, I don't need anybody. I don't need all of you. So start doing the opposite. And start going up to people and say, you know what? I need your help, Gerard. This is what I'm going through. This is my challenges. Can you help me? Can you be there for me? Can you support me? And that's what I started doing. I started reaching out for support. So you gotta reach out. Do whatever it is. For some people it might be like, I don't need you. Or for some of you, be like, get out of my life. Or some of you might be like, you know what? F off. Whatever that may be. But there is a moment in your time when that has occurred. You know within yourself why you're holding all of that back. And finally, once you figure that out and you're reaching out for support, open up and share who you really are. Share the challenges and struggle that you've been through all these times that you haven't shared with anybody. And that, for me, is living an authentic life.